The UND and NDSU women's basketball teams beginning their stay in the Summit League Championship tournament down in South Dakota. The 6th-seeded Bison squaring off with Kansas City. We're tied at 2 here in the first. Heaven Hamling looking for an open teammate, but instead just puts up the mid-range jumper herself. Hamling giving the Bison a 4-2 lead. We're tied at 5 now. Abby Schulte shooting a free throw. It's off the mark, but Emily Dietz muscles it away and puts it right back up for 2. The lead changes continue. Both teams with 7 points now. Katie Hildebrand looking for an open lane and puts up a prayer. This one hits every part of the rim on the way down. The Bison are back on top. The Roos aren't giving an inch though. The Bison only on top by 1, but Renea Hopkins changes that. Hopkins fighting through some traffic on the way to the basket. The Bison head in the locker room with the lead. The Bison falling in a close one to bring their season to an unceremonious end. We were tied at 72 with just 44 seconds left, but the Roos dropped 9 points in that span to send the Bison packing. NDSU will finish the year at 11-18. The 5th-seeded North Dakota Fighting Hawks facing off with Oral Roberts. UND with a 1-point lead here. Oral Roberts trying to change that, but they run into Maggie Manson under the basket. Manson's block keeping this a 1-point game. Oral Roberts going on a run now. They're up 7-3. Manson drives inside and feeds it down low to Melissa Leet. The hoop and the harm rumbles in for the old-fashioned 3-point play. UND down by 1. Less than 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Olivia Lane takes it right under the basket, spins back and forth before she finds the open shot. UND down by 5. They're going to make it even closer here. DJ Davis runs into her own teammate and then scores the mid-range jumper anyway. We have a 3-point game near the end of the quarter. Oral Roberts keeping that edge throughout the game, though. The Golden Eagles advancing with a 61-54 win over UND. Leet and Casey Barovich shared the team lead in scoring with 13 each. UND ends the year at 15-15. Now taking a look at our spring sports, the Bison baseball and softball teams taking losses on the road today. In Long Beach, the Bison falling to 5-6 overall with their 8-5 loss to the Dirtbags. That's their real nickname. I didn't just ad-lib that. The Bison starting with the 2-0 lead, but Long Beach State rallied back in a big way. NDSU will now get a bit closer home. They play Minnesota in US Bank Stadium on Tuesday. And in softball, the Bison falling in their final game of the Amy S. Harrison Classic. Cameron Maycutt brought home that 1 Bison run. The softball team will stay out west. They play Portland State on Friday. And the Minnesota State University Moorhead men's basketball team is about to make their way to the big dance. The NSIC champions just learned who their first opponents will be in the national championship tournament. The Dragons will be entering the Central region as the 6th seed. They play the reigning champion Northwest Missouri State to open their tournament stay. 3 more Northern Sun teams are in this bracket. The Dragons are joined by the top seeded Augustana, the 2nd seeded Duluth, and the 4th seed Upper Iowa.
Well, glad you clarified about the Dirtbags.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't calling them Dirtbags. That's their official mascot, which I respect. I also respect that.
Well, what does it look like? I've never seen
It's a bag of dirt. I don't know for sure. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
I hope it's that, or it could be other stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's a bag of dirt.
Interesting. All right, still to come tonight, Summer has another look at your evening weather planner.